I faked a terminal illness for 3 months to see who actually cared, and it ruined every relationship I had. I told my sister first. Stage 3, maybe 4. They're still running tests. She dropped the mug she was holding, hands trembling. For a second, I believed her panic was real. That was the last moment I'd feel sure of anything. I'd been invisible for months. After our dad passed, the family orbit shifted hard, gravitating toward whoever shouted the loudest. I stopped existing. So I made up a ticking clock to see who would bother to hear it. I didn't expect comfort. I just wanted proof someone still saw me. At first, it worked. Group chats revived. Distant cousins resurfaced. People brought soup, stayed for awkward silences, left with forced hugs. Mom sobbed during our calls, whispering, "This isn't fair," like she hadn't ignored my calls all year. Even Ben, my ex-fiancé, reached out. "I never stopped caring," he texted. That one almost made me stop the act. Almost. But something was off. People weren't visiting me. They were checking off boxes, photo ops, whispered updates they thought I couldn't hear. A few even asked if I'd written a will. My younger brother offered to help handle things if it got worse. 2 days later, I noticed my laptop was missing. My passwords didn't work anymore. I set up a decoy medical binder in the living room. Nothing real, just vague scans and letters. Next morning, I caught Aunt Cheryl thumbing through it with her phone out. When I coughed walking in, she jumped, smiled, and said, "You poor thing. You're so strong." She left 15 minutes later. I found her Facebook post an hour after that. "My brave niece, fighting with grace. Please keep her in your prayers. Donations appreciated." She'd set up a GoFundMe. Ben visited the next week. He brought flowers and held my hand like we were still something. He told me how he'd never really moved on, but he flinched when I asked about his current girlfriend. Said it wasn't serious. That night, I checked his socials. Their anniversary dinner had been 3 days earlier. He'd posted her smiling with a caption. Couldn't imagine life without her. I wanted to scream, but instead, I leaned deeper into the lie. Started journaling the things they said when they thought I was fading. My mom asked if I'd mind signing over power of attorney, just in case. My brother cleared out Dad's attic and sold the antiques. A cousin tried to take my dog, claiming it deserved better. Every day chipped at something in me. I had always known I didn't matter most, but I didn't think I mattered least. 3 months in, I finally cracked. I invited them all over for a final dinner. Candlelit, teary music playing. I stood at the head of the table, shaking just enough to keep their pity intact. "I have one thing to say before, phones went up, ready to record my speech. My condition's improving drastically." I smiled. "In fact, I've been feeling incredible ever since I found out I wasn't dying." They froze. I lied to see who'd show up, to see who would actually care. I pulled out receipts, screenshots, audio clips, Cheryl's fundraiser, my brother listing Dad's tools on eBay, Mom's voice asking a lawyer how soon assets could be transferred, Ben's texts, time-stamped between his romantic weekends. Nobody spoke. Nobody moved. I ended it with, "Turns out terminal illness doesn't kill people. People do." Then I left. I moved cities, blocked every number. New name, new dog.